Wow, what a treat today. Amina is here and we're going to be cooking a beautiful seafood dish. Yum.
Oh, I love seafood and you know what, Korean seafood especially. Ooh. But this particular dish I wanted to make for you, it's known as Haemul Sundubu Jjigae, which is basically, you know, we could just say it's a seafood tofu hot pot. Ooh. Korean style, of course.
Korean style, I love it, I love it. All right, well, let's get started here.
So here in our pot, we've got some anchovy stock. Now, this is basically going to be the basis for all of this to cook through. Now, the anchovy stock itself you can get from the Korean grocer.
Yes.
And we're just leaving that there to heat up. Okay. Can I get you to mince some ginger and garlic for me, please? Because we're going to do our seasoning base for our hot pot.
Okay.
I've got here some gochujang. Now, gochujang is Korean chili paste and it's slightly fermented as well.
Can you believe you can get that at supermarkets now?
Oh, it's so easily available now.
Yeah.
And this is pretty much, you know, the basis of Korean savoury cooking.
Yeah.
Now, gochugaru, which is Korean dried chilli powder, you can get it in a coarse or a fine. I'm using coarse. And the reason I'm using this is, again, additional spiciness, but it also gives a really nice colour to the stock.
Fantastic. And are they quite spicy?
You can get them in different grades.
Yeah.
And the ones we're using today is actually just it's hot, but not super hot where, you know, you're going to pass out.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't like that at all.
No.
Also, you don't want it too crazy because it'll overpower the beautiful taste of the fresh seafood that we've got.
Yeah. Yep. Lots of lovely seafood. So we're going to also add some spring onions that I'm just chopping up here.
Okay. And 2 cloves of garlic?
2 cloves of garlic.
And it has to be minced for
Minced,
this.
please, yeah. And some ginger because we want a really nice base for the seafood to cook through.
Awesome.
So let's add that on.
I'll pass that bowl to you.
If you don't mind, thank you.
Now, Amina, you're one of my favourite cooks because your food is so interesting. You have the most wonderful background, Egyptian and Korean.
Yeah.
What a flavour combination that is.
It is a confusing mix, but I'm very grateful that I've been blessed to have both in my household growing up, and now with my kids I'm trying to teach them both. Even more confusing for them.
But do you do one night of Middle Eastern food, one night of Korean food? Do you mix it up?
Yeah, we mix it up at home, you know, and I think it's fun, but sometimes, you know, we might have Middle Eastern food on the table and I'll have to have a bit of kimchi on the side. So, you know.
Good. That's so brilliant.
Thanks for doing that.
Okay.
And we're also going to add some soy sauce to it.
Sure.
And I'll get you to mix that up for me, please.
Love to.
Thank you. Now we're just going to bring that stock to a boil.
Oh, well, that smells
nice and spicy.
Yeah, that smells great.
And we can smell that anchovy stock. So we're going to add this now. Okay. And while I'm adding this, can I get you to start bringing over the seafood, please?
Oh, indeed. And my fishmonger Manny from Planet Seafood, he has outdone himself. We've got mussels.
Yep.
We've got
some of those vongolais.
Vongolais, yeah.
Our beautiful prawns. Look at the size of those.
I know. Giant prawns.
And crab. We've got blue swimmers.
Beautiful.
We've got some ling fillet, and I prefer to use ling fillet in a hot pot like this because it holds its shape better and it doesn't sort of, you know, fall apart like, say, a snapper fillet or anything like that. So
I love ling. There's pink ling. There's different varieties of it.
Yeah. So that's all done.
Okay.
And that's boiling away. So what we'll also do is grab the tofu, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And I'm going to slice those up.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
What type of tofu do you want?
So this is like a soft tofu, but that's pressed.
Okay.
You can even use, you know, a lot of Koreans like using the really soft silken ones in this. But I just think if you're going to use only silken, all of that, you know, seafood's going to cut through it and make a mess.
Yes.
So let's add the tofu.
Okay.
Now, the way I like to do is I like to arrange it nicely. So, you know, when you present it on the table to everybody, it looks gorgeous and pretty. So we're going to start with the harder shellfish, so like our mussels, our clams, our crab.
And the crab's not cooked yet because you want to make sure you cook it in there.
Yeah, it'll cook away in here. Our vongolais.
And of course, you can change up the seafood if you just wanted prawns and different varieties of fish, or go all out and get some lobster. Why not for a birthday? Maybe my birthday.
If you want to make it really bougie, then go for a bit of lobster. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll add some of that onion. Okay. Now, the ling fillet, I'm not going to add it just yet. I want this to come to a boil first.
Right.
The ling will only take like 2-3 minutes to cook.
Yeah.
You don't want fish that's going to overcook and get all rubbery.
And like you said, it's a hot pot, so by the time you take it to the table and get everyone seated, it will continue cooking.
Correct, that's right.
So timing is important for
I
this.
do not like overcooked seafood.
No, no way. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give that a minute or two just to come to the boil, then we'll add the ling fillet.
Sounds great.
I'll just add the lid on top. Okay.
Very good. Oh, the moment of truth.
Yes, let's dig in. Oh. Now that's my kind of hot pot.
That's a serious hot pot.
Let me serve you up some.
Yes, please.
So let's give you some of that tofu.
The tofu's
Some
so
of that ling.
plain, but when you put it in this delicious sauce.
Some of that vongole. See, like this is so much fun when you've got, you know, a group of people together.
Yep.
Don't forget that broth.
Oh, the broth is
The
just,
broth.
I can smell it.
Yep,
So good.
it's so fragrant.
One thing I haven't seen before is
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
What is that
So
herb?
it's chrysanthemum leaves, and we use it a lot in Korean cooking and some other Asian cuisines as well. Really, really yummy.
And I'm sure it's very good for you too.
Oh yeah, it's very healthy.
Oh,
How is it?
that is
That's right.
outstanding. It's like perfectly seasoned. It's got that heat to it, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah, it's not too hot.
Oh, it is beautiful. I'm going to get one of those little mussels there.
And don't forget the rice.
Oh, the rice. I'm surprised you haven't brought out kimchi.
Next time. Next time.
Next time. I think we've got enough here.
There's plenty going on here.
We're going to be a while.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amina.
Thank you.